a new world champion is crowned, and another is ready to return. I'm Matt Carlins, and this is just pro wrestling news for Monday, August 30th, 2021. This update is brought to you by IndieWrestling.us.
WWE.
First up, let's get into tonight's Raw. Some pretty big matches are already announced. WWE Champion Bobby Lashley is set to face Sheamus in a non-title match. Also on the card, Eva Marie versus Doudrop. A match between John Morrison and The Miz, which was announced on last Monday's Raw, is no longer being promoted.
New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Early Monday, New Japan announced the full cards for its upcoming Wrestle Grand Slam stadium shows next weekend. All of the wrestlers who had been sidelined due to COVID-19 or contact concerns will be back for the shows. That includes IWGP World Heavyweight Champion Shingo Takagi, who is set to defend the title against Evil on Sunday's show. There's also a new title match now added to Sunday's card. El Phantasmo and Taiji Ishimori defending the junior tag titles against Yoshinobu Kanemaru and El Desperado. Saturday's show now has a one-on-one match added between former tag team partners Sho and Yo. Stardom will have a match on both Wrestle Grand Slam shows, and both of them will be broadcast on New Japan World. Speaking of Stardom, at its show on Sunday, Starlight Kid beat Natsupoi to win the high-speed title. And while we're in Japan, we have to mention this from Pro Wrestling Noah. The Great Muta hit Kaito Kiyomiya with a car during Noah's show on Sunday.
AEW.
At least 9 matches are being promoted for tonight's AEW Dark Elevation, including Sammy Guevara teaming with Fuego del Sol to take on Chaos Project, plus Julia Hart and Big Swole versus Nyla Rose and Diamante, and Brian Cage versus Anthony Bowens. For the first time in more than 1,000 days, there is a new NWA World's Heavyweight Champion. Trevor Murdoch ended the near 3-year reign of Nick Aldis in the main event of last night's 73rd anniversary pay-per-view. He pinned Aldis after a leaping bulldog from the top rope. Ric Flair, who also appeared earlier in the show, was on hand after the match to congratulate Murdoch. We also have new NWA Tag Team Champions, Bestia 666 and Mecha Wolf 450. They had Conan in their corner last night as they dethroned Aaron Stevens and Kratos. Chris Adonis pinned James Storm with a roll-up and his feet on the ropes to retain the NWA National title. Judeus won a Battle Royal to become the #1 contender for the national title. Mickie James pinned Kylie Ray. Impact Knockouts champion Deonna Purrazzo attacked James after the match. Camille submitted Chelsea Green to retain the NWA World Women's Championship. Green had earned that shot by winning the Invitational Battle Royale at Saturday night's Empower pay-per-view. Also at Empower, Allison Kay and Marty Bell won the NWA World Women's Tag Team Championships, and Awesome Kong announced her retirement. That is just pro wrestling news for Monday, August 30th. Make sure you're following us on social media because later today, we will reveal number 2 in our Future 50 countdown of the top 50 professional wrestlers in the world, aged 25 and younger. We also invite you to subscribe to this feed so you don't miss our next news update. I'm Matt Carlins. Thank you for listening.
This show is a member of the Sorgatron Media Podcast Network. Find out more at sorgatronmedia.com.